Hello and welcome to GWD Games. Today we are looking at mining. This is new out in Beta 3, or Beta 3, however you want to pronounce it. And wow, look at that view from there. I've just joined the game and that's my immediate view. That's great. It was a good safe place. Okay, right. Let's get started looking at the new function mining. Right, we're going to need two things for mining. Obviously, we're going to need a mining laser. If you've been reading the various things about it. If I deploy my hard points and go down to the group, there we are. There we have a mining laser. Now, in the outfitting section of the space station, I had two different mining lasers to choose from, and the only difference being obviously price was the how powerful the laser was. Similar to how you pick a laser for combat, that sort of type of rating, you know, so G1, you know, G2, H1, H2, etc., etc. And the nearer A in the alphabet we go, the more expensive we get. There was a couple that I just couldn't afford. Right. The other thing that is required is a refinery. Now that takes up an internal department, or compartment rather, in the ship. The refinery obviously takes those ores that you scoop up after you've blasted them off the asteroid with the mining laser and processes them into something we can then store in the cargo bay, which we can then go off and sell. So if I go over to my cargo display, you will see there we have on the left hand side a refinery section, and the hopper is empty. Now I've been doing a bit of mining, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get rid of the things there. So that is showing 3 empty slots. There was the option to buy well, I think they call them bins. Yeah, I think they call them bins. So we've got 3 bins. Now this was a more expensive refinery. I started off with a 2-bin refinery. There was a choice actually. That's the only 2 they had at the space station. So I chose the 2 because it wasn't out of my price range. It was quite reasonable. But after I started doing the mining, I found that the minerals that I was mining, the 2-bin option was I was having to choose what I was keeping and what I was throwing away too much. So this time out, well, last time out, I chose the 3 and it did work a little bit better. So that's what we've got at the moment. But bear in mind, the more bins, the more expensive it is. So that's the choice you're going to have to make. Right, let us go. Right, at the moment we are in the Chi Hercules system. Right, now don't think we've got anything. No, we haven't. That's right. I came back to this system to do sell the minerals because it was quite a good place. Right. So we're going to head over to the. I think it was the G180 system. So let's engage hyperspace. Get rid of those.
Drive charging.
Jump. Right. Align the target. There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I'm still getting that little pause as we flick around in hyperspace. It's not as smooth. I don't know why. It's still bugging me. I just get the feeling that everything's going to minimise the desktop, and you're going to get some message up there. Ooh, now this is really pausing this time. Oof, dearie me, that was worse than normal. Right, okay, let's move away from the sun. Now, if we go to the navigation section now, you will see these things have appeared. Ring clusters. So, ring cluster 1 is closest. Let's lock onto that one. Typical. It's always behind me. Right, there we go. Right, it's the usual situation, similar to approaching the space station. That might be an improvement that they could make. Elite Dangerous, if you're listening, you're watching this. When you've got the head-up display and it's on the space background, that's fine. It's good to have the orange colour. When it's on against the orange sun, maybe sort of I don't know, some inverse thing going on, so that it it turns black so we can see it. Right, okay, rant over. Let's approach this. Now, I did notice that these things seem to move around more. I don't know whether it was going a bit fast. Now I'm going to do my usual trick of overshooting here. Yep, there we go. Meow. Right, come on. Turn. Right, well, I've slowed right down, so I can't have got too far away from it. Look there, you see, look, it's whizzing away from me. It's a bit harder to capture these ones. Right, so we're in the distance, so we can hit the J button. Right, mining lasers out. I've got rid of my speed completely. Let's stick all the power onto weapons. So we're going to need the energy for the mining laser, and come on, where? Alright, I can't see anything. Where are they? Oh, for the view in the Sidewinder. Right, okay, come on. I come out too early? Yeah, it's heading away from me. That's strange. I'm sure I was in the within the blue marker distance.
2, 1, engage.
I must have just missed it and it just dropped me out. I'll have to rewind the video and have a look. I'm commentating this live, you see. Excuse me. Right, let's catch it up again. Just increase the speed. Come on. Here we go. Oh, it just wasn't quite. There we are. Told you, they're harder to capture these things. Right, this time we should see some asteroids. Now you tend to get. Look, there we go. Ooh, no. There we. The sun has got spots. There's a fair few to go. The last couple I've had, there was only a few. Right, pick one. Let's go for that one dead ahead. Just give myself a bit more engine power. They look as though they're going to hit each other, those ones. That'd be quite impressive. Graphics, every time I play the graphics just amaze me. Oh, there's a closer one. I can go for that. Look at the lighting on that. Ah, now. These don't look as though they're the right ones. Hit that. That's okay, right, let's get this mining laser. From a previous experience, this doesn't look like the right sort of... This just looks like a rough one rather than a metallic one. Maybe it isn't. No, nothing's breaking off. Right. Maybe it wasn't in here I was doing it.
ready to engage. 4, 3, 2,
It's a bit close to that sun.
engage.
Right. Okay. Same score as before. Let's head for the ring cluster. Right, I'm going far too fast. Yeah, so I'm quite glad that's happened actually. I thought it was the that G system that I went to before, but I don't think it was. Or maybe it wasn't, because I have encountered that type of asteroid before, and they're sort of a sandstony yellow colour, and they just seem to be composed of rock, and that's it. You don't get anything out of them. So if you see those ones, then yeah, just go off to a different system. Now I'm hoping I've got this one right this time, but it was good that that happened, just to illustrate the point. So when you're blasting the asteroid with the mine laser and nothing is happening, then you know why. Right, here we go. Ah, no. So it's down to this one. Let's come a bit closer. Let's swing a bit. Right, the laser. Right, I'm hoping if I just whiz around the side of it, just try and illustrate how different it looks, because it's really dark side there. Right, okay, there you can tell that it looks as though it's a bit sort of partly metallic. So that's the ones you're looking for there, right? And fire the laser, and it should do that with more of a sparkly effect. There we go. You see, there's something flown off already. Right. Okay. Normally I would carry on, but let's target that. Right. That's lepidolite, and it's telling us that it is 12%. So what we do is
Deployed.
open the cargo scoop up. Let's go scoop that one up. Not say normally I'd whoa. It's a bit too fast. Right. There we go. Yeah, normally I'd fire a few more bits off, then go around, about 5 or so, and scoop them up. I found that that's best. Right, so we've got one. So if we go to the cargo section, you will see that lepidolite has gone into one section of the refinery, and coltan 17% has gone into the other one. So this asteroid obviously produces fragments with these two materials. So we can choose if we want to get rid of them, which will be all of that, or select them and it will put them into the bins. So let's concentrate on this one. So yeah, we're going to have both of those. So as you see, it is now put those minerals, or metals, minerals, and perhaps somebody will tell me. I mean, coltan, is a coltan a metal? I'm not sure. Or are they made up names? I'm not quite sure. Right, it puts them into the bins. Right, so if we go back to the asteroid, where is it? Was it that one, or is it a closer one? is there a closer one? Yes. Okay, let's blast some more bits off. I'm just wondering whether that path that is left by the laser beam, it scores its way through the surface of the asteroid, if it stays there, because it'd be great to try and write your name on the asteroid. I'll have to try that. I'll watch out for somebody's YouTube video where they've managed to do it. You see, it stays for a little while, but it then goes to a metallic colour. But it does disappear by the looks of it. But that'd be great. Right, okay, let's go scoop all these up. Yeah, there they are. Right, I've been having trouble locking onto these things, so I'm having to go across to the contacts and select them that way. Oh, there it is. Now, this is the problem, you see. Look, the head-up display not working against the sun again. Right, to use the... There it is, then in the little blue box, and we're in. Now, we quickly go to the ore processing. Because we've already pre-selected those ones to process, and you see that's now up to 21% and 27%. So, as long as we keep collecting the same ones, we're alright. Which... these ones are all from the same asteroid, so therefore they will be. Right, let's go collect this one. Move on, move too fast. Oh, that was close. Get that one. Come on. There he is. Whoa! Really gonna have to be careful with these. I don't think I've destroyed one yet. Yeah, this head-up display in the sun is not it's not the best. Okay, next one. Now, as you lock onto it, see in the bottom left-hand corner, that's telling me what the percentages are: 12.58 and 11.52. That's quite handy. So if you've got a lot of fragments to choose from, I suppose you start choosing the ones with the percentage, the higher percentage of the thing that you want. For example, if we found some, I don't know, can you find gold? I found some silver. I was watching the Scott Manley video he put up, and I think he was talking about... was it platinum? I don't think it was platinum. Was it platinum? Oh, playing cricket with it now. Come on. Or baseball, if you want. There we go. I think it platinum, palladium, something like that. It began with P anyway. They're obviously the more expensive ones. So yeah, you can target them, I suppose, if you get good at this. Right, now if we go across to the hopper section, we've increased the percentages to 58 and 68. So we need more. Okay. Let us whiz back around this and start taking chunks out again. Right, what I found on these, after so long they stop producing chunks of material. So there is a finite number that you can collect in one go. Whether that's based on what mineral it is, or whether it's the size of the asteroid, or the size of your mining laser comes into play, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what a bigger mining laser does. Because you could have two people there with different size mining lasers. The smaller one starts off, gets as much out as possible, and then the guy with the more powerful one takes over and see if he can get any more out. All these things we need to find out. There we go. Next one. Now, what I have decided on this, obviously there's the novelty factor of doing this. It's very fresh, so yeah, we want to have a go at doing it, and hence producing the video showing all you guys what I found out so far and how to do it, rather than just blundering in trial and error like I did. It seems to take a while. I can't see this now, I'm going to have to use the scanner. There we are. It seems to take a while to collect anything useful. For example, look, we've managed to get the coltan up to a whole ton. Obviously coltan is a mineral because there's a little symbol of a crystal there. Right, okay, this is interesting. Now it's got to 100%, it's automatically still processing the lepidolite, and it's up to 86%, but does the mouse work on this? No, it doesn't. The coltan is remaining in the top section because we now need to tell it what we're going to do with it. So we're probably going to vent that, because unless we continue finding the same ones, but I'll show you that in a second, what we've got there is we want some more lepidolite to get that to 1%, up to 100%, so we've got a whole ton of it. But it's going to take us a while to get to the coltan, and then we're going to be in the same situation. We're going to get the, you know, we're going to be over 100% on the lepidolite, so that's going to be then down to 0 again after we've filled it up. The coltan is going to be halfway to a ton, so they're never going to be in sync. So at some point you've got to decide, you know, and the asteroid's going to stop producing fragments. So you've got to decide what you get rid of. So let's just get this this one filled up, and see what happens. Oh right, actually there's 2 more fragments there I've not collected. Well spotted. Thank you. Right, let's quickly get these. Not too fast. Always going too fast. I don't know, the speed seems to be lower than when collecting a cargo canister. Oh, we're going to go tell it what we're doing, aren't we? We've seen coltan 10%. Oh, 93%. Right, let's get rid of that. Oh, I've hit process on it now. Never mind. We can deal with that in a second. Right, let's. Oh. Ooh, whoa. Yes, I thought we were going to hit that. Okay. Oh, 99%. That's typical, isn't it? We need some more. Now, I'm wondering if it's going to stop producing now. This happened to me before. I got to something to 99%. And... there wasn't quite enough produced to produce one. I wonder if they've done that on purpose. Look, I'm not getting anything more out of this now. This seems to be the theme. So we've got coltan to 100%, we had to throw a little bit of it away. So over to this one. I've got the lepidolite to 99%, and the asteroid stopped producing. So it happened before when I was having a go at this. Right, let's start producing bits off this. We can see what it's going to produce. There we go, something's fallen off. And this is uranite. Right, so. Yeah, uranite. It's great names. So we've got to decide what we're going to do now. Although that is 100%, I think, isn't it? Let's just lock on to that. Yeah, it's 20%. So. It's all about. See, we've got 3 bins. When I had 2 bins, it was a problem. See, I can keep those in there now, and I can go collect this one. So let's collect this one, and I shall show you what I mean. Awfully close to this instrument. Whoa! We're going to be even closer now. Whoa! That's going to hit it. Reverse. Chickening out. Let's go back in. 100 meters away. Is that going to get battered by that asteroid? Getting any close, getting away from me. Zoom over the surface and get it. How did I miss that? Oh, there he is. I think this is one of those things, if you had an Oculus Rift, you'd be almost throwing up now with the spinning asteroid and the spinning yourself around trying to catch these things. Right, okay, so we go across here now, and you can see we've got that. So if we process that, it puts it into bin number 3. Let's not get any more of that. Let's find a different asteroid. So there's a little chap across there. Let's go see what this guy produces. And it will illustrate my point beautifully. Just put the scoop away so we get a bit more space.
Cargo scoop retracted. Cargo scoop deployed.
Oh, there's my shadow, that's very good. What's that thing there? Whoa. Yeah, not there anymore. I think we got awfully, this is quite a small one, we got awfully close to it. Anyway, there's a bit flown off. Right, this has got coltan and indite. What have we got in here? We've got coltan, but let us go collect that and you will see what I mean. Alright, here we go. Okay, so resources unallocated, that's the clue. We need to go do something. You will see that it has put the coltan, which now says refined, that bit at the top, because we've already selected coltan into a bin, so it's increased that to 32%. That's great. But we've got to decide what we do with the indite. Now, if you remember, we'd started collecting the lepidolite and we got it to 99%. Now, what do? Do we go around all the asteroids and find another one that says 99, or do we get rid of it and when we concentrate on collecting the other two? But what we're going to do with the indites. So, you see my point exactly. If we had the most expensive refinery, we could have loads of bins and this wouldn't be a problem because we just go around collecting what we could and they could stay there. But in actual fact, we've actually got to decide what we're going to throw away after mining it and collecting it. So I'm not entirely convinced you can, make a living off this. It would take an awful long time, because how long has that taken us? We're on to 28 minutes, and okay, I was describing how to do a few things, but we've managed to gain 1 ton of coltan in, let's call it 20 minutes. You might get a bit faster at this, but we've nearly got some other things, but not quite, and we're going to have to start throwing things away. So maybe we need a slightly different mechanism for this to work a little bit better, so you can make a living out of it. But the concept and the actual mechanics are executed perfectly. So well done, Elite Dangerous. Well done, Frontier. That is really, really good. But we just don't seem to get enough out of it. Maybe mining them, we get more percentage out of them. So we get, for that 20 minutes worth, we'll have more than 1 ton of coltan. That would be worth it. That would be very good. But there you have it. A quick tutorial and run through of mining in Elite Dangerous. Any comments welcome? Anything I've missed? Anything you spot that I've done wrong? Please leave a comment. If you want to be informed about the next videos that come out, then please subscribe. That would be great. This is GWD Games, and see you next time.